Another day, another dollar. Or something like that. Maybe a couple cents. No, really, that's how much I make sometimes. Why do I do this to myself? Because it's fun. That's why. Because it brings me happiness. Like coffee. Coffee brings me happiness. You know, it's funny. I was not addicted to coffee until like I was 28 years old. And it's all because a group of friends at work went and got coffee every single day. And one day they started getting me one without me asking. I mean, that's what true addicts do for their friends. They get them addicted as well. So I think I'm going to increase the size of this slug bit. I don't think it's big enough. Because I have to make so many of them. And we'll see what it looks like. Nope, not blocked and loaded. I did fix my issue last night, and I fixed it really quick, and it pissed me off. I fixed it like as soon as the stream ended. Because as soon as I stopped talking, I was thinking a little more clearly, and I wasn't, you know, exhausted as much because I could space out my thoughts. And I was like, I wonder if I'm translating it manually instead of using a force, and lo and behold I was. Well, guess what? When you don't use a force, there's no continuous hit detection. It's only on each move every 0.2 seconds. So if the bullet between 0 and 0.2 moved through the target, it wouldn't collide. So that's why it was like semi-random when I would hit it. And so I fixed that and it immediately worked. And then I changed it to use his bounds. I wrote a little script to check the bounds of the objects so I can customize the size of them a little better. And it worked great. Okay, so where's the kill enemy? Oh, what's all this crap? I gotta clean this up. Oh yeah, I made a hotkey for it. Oh, this is the wrong... Oh my god. My scripts are too similar. They're too similar. I was looking at Rogue Party 2 by accident. I use it as reference a lot when I get stuck. I never want to get stuck on the same problem twice. And I really need to write my scripts better so that I can just reuse them, but it's okay. It's not that bad. He's fine. So I'm looping through, and if you look at this, I'm making a lot of debris here. This is too much. Like with a multiplayer game, when you can have 4 players killing stuff all at the same time, that is a lot of debris per kill that stays out for a substantial amount of time. And the risk is oh, Unity. Oh, Unity crashed on me. The risk is that so much debris will be out there that I'll run out of debris. I'm not creating the debris arbitrarily. It's not. I'm not just spawning it, you know, by the dozen. Wait, did I lose my Twitch? Oh, it says live, but at the top right it says not live. Oh, that's so weird. I'll show you what I mean. Did I take off the kill feature? That's a little too much. It's just too much. If we did the math here, I'd like it to be like 7 or 8 objects, really. Too much is just a blur on the screen. It is exciting, but it feels better when it's more realistic. I think the spawn particles is fine. I don't spawn that many particles in the game. But I'm doing it 7 times, or 6 times, whatever that is. -3, -2, -1, 0. 1, 2, 3. I'm doing it 7 times. Or sorry, 2, so 3, 6 times. Counting on stream's fun. So I'm creating his head, then I'm looping through his body, like one segment at a time, and making the chunks. I think what I'm going to do is reduce this in some way. So how about instead of 3 chunks at a time, I just do 2. Let's get rid of this one. And I think the green blocks shooting out is not doing anything. The little tiny green blocks, you can barely even see them. They're only effective when the object is not exploding. I can add a bone still. Let's see just what did that do? Just taking that one away. How effective was that? Like, is it extremely noticeable? That's a little better. It's a good angle. I didn't even notice. Like, I didn't even notice that any were taken away because there's so many. I think for the bones, we're just gonna have 3 bones. And we're just going to do 3 chunks. Or 6 chunks, whatever that is. Let's try that, see what it looks like. I really do need to minimize this though. It can't be so much explosion of body parts. It's just too much. That looked a little more realistic. I like that. I think the bones need to be bigger too. I think you just can't see them. Part of the problem is the slug is huge, and normal enemies are not going to have bones that big. In fact, let's just make it big enough for the player. That actually is about the right size for the player bone. Just doesn't make any sense for the slug. Let's make it a little bigger. We'll double the size and just see what it looks like. It can still work if it's only a couple per enemy. None of the enemies are really going to be like super tiny, so hopefully. We'll make it 20, 20, 20 so you can actually see it. I know those are cursed numbers. That'll be the new 666 is 20, 20, 20. Yeah, the bones are a little bigger, more visible. Definitely looks a little better. I think we don't need as many slug chunks if we make them a little larger. So I'm gonna say 75 instead of 50. And actually, let's go 100. I just want to do like 4 chunks and see what it looks like. Alright, so we're gonna loop through. We're gonna say so it'll be -2, 0, and 2. That's what I want. We'll minimize this, or comment it out, but we'll have this. Okay, I gotta stop hiding my YouTube comments. I keep doing that by accident. I missed like 4 people yesterday. Unreal. Okay, so we'll do I times... Does the slug head... Head is at 1.5F. Back is at... I think I decided like 0.6F or something. Times the forward. So... A -2 would be a -6F. Maybe I can get away with just 2 blocks. Maybe just 0 and a -0.5. We'll just test this to get it to work. So we got slug chunk right here. Let's just see what 2 chunks look like. And then I also want to be able to kill the guy instantly. I don't want to shoot every time. So it's G. F and G. Let's go. Okay. A little aggressive with the exploding body part. But see, that just feels better, being a little less the pieces flopping everywhere. I don't know, that just feels better to me. I'm gonna add more, but like you're shooting him, he's already got blood like popping up because you're shooting him, and then he pops into pieces. Now, I think a third one would be good, and then that would be enough. And we can make it a little smaller, little smaller. Let's say 80, and then we'll add a third one. Okay. And I'll make this a loop in a second, but I just want to see if it works first. Alright, so that's 3 chunks, and then we'll add the bones and some blood, and we'll see what it looks like. That looks much better. Actually, wait. Let me look at him from the side when I pop him. Oh, he's got nothing in the back. It's not big enough. Let's try that. I might take away the one in the front by his neck. That might make it look better. Okay, he's still... Yeah, I think there's too much by his head. Yeah, so the one in his neck's gonna go away, which is this one here. Hey, Panda. I'm a little tired. I stayed up too late last night. But things are good. I had so many chunks flying out of the slug, it just didn't make any sense. It was too much. So I'm tweaking it. I've made the chunks larger so that they're more spacious when they explode. And we'll see what it looks like. That looked much better. Okay, I think we're in business now. Nice. Yeah, I'm thinking, do you think maybe, well, I mean, like, you're violently shooting him. And then he pops. It feels good when you kill stuff, though. Like, it does feel good. It might be a little too much. Uh, like I couldn't. Oh wait, can I use the the weight of him? Wait, I think I can set weight with the rigid body. Oh, let's make it 10 times as heavy. Oh, this is so fun. 5 times as heavy. Oh, let's see what it looks like. I bet you it'll be it'll won't go as far now. Oh, where he's up there. Oh, there we go. It really didn't pop at all. That's neat. So I think 10 is like 10 times as heavy. So the head will be twice as heavy, and the slug body will be 3 times as heavy. Let's try that. Is that better? They have no friction on the debris, so it just slides. Just keeps going. So, if two objects spawn on like the exact same position, they fly away from each other, which is what happened there. So funny. I don't know why. Oh jeez. It just went like pop. Am I not muted? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you heard me twice. My bad. All right, so now we need just a couple bones. We'll do 4 bones and some blood splatter. I'm not gonna add the little blood particles, like the little tiny green blocks, because I feel like um, it's just not that effective. Oh, let me do my loop. To negative 1.5. I is less than, oops, it has to be a float. Imagine this effect killing a crowd of enemies with an explosion. Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing, like I have to watch out for too many particles. I was originally creating like 60 particles. It's too much. I think 10 is a good number for when you kill an enemy, because there's 4 players. They can all kill them all at once. Every one of their bullets is creating particles when they hit stuff. Like you fire a shotgun, that's like 10 rounds times, that's like 30 debris that shoot up in the air. So you have to be really careful that you don't add too much. You know what I mean? Like you have to be really careful. And I have a limit of 300 because I feel like people running a potato machine can't handle that much. I could be wrong, and I haven't really tested it. So it's something to test, is like throwing out 300 particles at once and just see what happens with the frames per second. But I have a really good computer, so that's not necessarily a good test. Someone could be running something from 5 years ago and struggle. But yeah, it could be really fun. So I'm going to create this at every one of the chunks, and we'll do the loop after we're sure it works. But so how many particles we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 chunks of slug and a head, so that's 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 spawn particles. That's 9. Let's cut that down and do just 3 of them. So -1. Let me change what I just did there. I want to do 3 of them. times a negative 1, 0, and a positive 1. He's basically 1.5 to negative 1.5. That's his size. Like lengthwise. Oh wait, that's the same thing. Let's see what that looks like. Two blood particles. Oh yeah, it does. So there's some blood. That looks okay. It doesn't have to be a lot. Just something in addition to your gun shooting hitting him. You'll see like a little extra splash. It's not a lot. No, thanks for saying hi, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks, man. Have you played Viking Legos yet, by the way? If you're still watching. I like that. That's good. Ship it. I like that a lot. Ship it. Alright, so now we just got 3 particles, which is a great number. 5 chunks. Brilliant. Let's do 4 bones and call it a day. Or even 5 bones, actually. So this can all be done in a loop now. Nah, I'll just leave it the way it is. Whatever. Why redo it? Why refactor it? Who cares? It's like 5 lines of code that I'll never use again. Alright, let's do... Where's the bone? We'll spawn the bones. I think I want to spawn them at different points. Like halfway between them. Let's try this. I just want to see what it looks like. So that's 3 bones in between each one. And we'll see. The bones are lighter, so I'm hoping... Oh, I can't kill him now. Oh, I love that. It's so cool. Oh, that looks fantastic. Maybe the debris should have some friction. Because debris can't interact with anything. Hey, Patella, what's up? Hey, I got my shooting to work. Please kill me. It was something really dumb. It was really, really dumb. Let's add a new... I want some friction on my debris. I'm not liking this, so we'll call it debris friction. And I don't know how much I want to do, but this a percentage? 0 to infinity. Well, that's not helpful. Let's do 1, 1, 1. And I'm going to add it to my slug chunks. And my slug head. And where's my bones? My bones. Okay, let's see what that looks like. So hopefully they won't just slide around. They still kind of slide, but it's not as much, and they slow down. So let me just increase this again. Like, I don't know what these numbers mean. I'm totally guessing here, but let's just say 5. Yeah, the freaking thing. I was translating my weapons. I'm not my weapons, my bullets manually, and because I was doing that, the hit detection was not working right. Oh my god, did you see that one bone? It like it did a flip cup. It stayed upright. That was insane. That was a 1 in a million flip. That was incredible. I don't like the bounciness. I'm gonna take that. Oh, it's already down. We'll experiment with this. Let me do... Oh, you can't do more than 1. Yeah, so it's not 0 to infinity. It's 0 to 1. Could you That's much better. They're not sliding as much. But now I gotta update all of my debris to have debris function. What's my other debris? Green blood was a debris. Yeah, I was so mad, man, when I figured it out. I figured it out like immediately after the stream ended too. I even put it on Discord if you're not following, by the way. I wrote happy blocked and loaded noises. Alright, so now when I pop this guy, it's got a little debris, so notice it doesn't just slide forever now. And when I shoot, these little blocks also should not slide forever. It's kind of hard to see with the grass. Let's put them on the hill. Little tiny chunks. Oh, I'm burning. Oh, I added sound effects. I don't know. I don't hear them though. I don't hear the sound effects. Where did they go? Oh, the music's too loud. I can't hear both. I assume you can hear the gun sounds? I'll show you what the bug was too that I had. Yeah, the music is much louder than the in-game sound. Turn it down even more. Oh, nice. Yeah, if I can help, I'll help. Look at this. Boom. It looks awesome. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And look, the hit detection works. Hey. Pop you. I hit the hotkey. I ran out of bullets, so I hit the hotkey. Yeah, so this is the thing that I did wrong. Bullet update or bullets update. Update bullets. So right here at the start of the bullets, every single bullet was translating every 0.02 seconds the amount of distance they needed to travel, which is why sometimes the bullet would enter the slug and other times it would pass through it, because I wasn't using force, which does continuous hit detection, versus, you know, translating it like it's jumping and teleporting every frame. And that's why it would sometimes work and sometimes not work. And now it works great. Your map game is scuffed. Making the bot choose the right path without being possible to use the map is kind of hard. Do you mean you didn't know how to access the map when you were coding it? Yo, these slugs look good now, man. I am really happy with this. Let's make them angry. Let's make them attack us. And spit at us. That'll be fun. Someone called them the cows of my game. It's true. Because they're neutral. It's hard to explain. Anything's possible. If you believe. No, I'm just kidding. Look at my bones. My bones. I don't like how they kind of like just break in half. Is that really what the model looks like? Oh, there's a little nub at the end. I think I need to make that nub bigger. I think it looks too much like a flat ending. That's better. Yeah, take your time, man. I'm here all day. You got plenty of time. Export. I don't know if it sounds like something I've heard of. Maybe I can help. Maybe I can help. Put my cape away. Ah, shoot. I messed up. Show an explorer. Yoink. Much better. Let's see what it looks like. There go those bones. Much better. A little nub at the end. Doesn't look flat. Pop. That's the sound it's gonna make. Dead. Instead of I am, you know, that texture I made for them, I did it in one go. That was the first attempt. And I actually like it. It's kind of silly looking, but it looks like they have like spores or some kind of camo on them. Good enough for me. Each map is a square, following so far. I need to move to 2 squares to the right. But the thing is, the first one on the right is not workable, so you have to go around. So I'm trying to prioritize vertical movement if the destination... Yes, I do. Yes, I do understand. You're trying to work on pathing. So you've got like a wall in the way. Your dude's here. You're trying to get to here. And you're trying to go there and you say, oh, if there's something here, I want to go that way. Or that way, right? Is that what you're trying to do? And let's say these are blocks. So like that's a block and that's a block. So the destination is 2 away, and you want to go this way. Well, so here's what I would do. You've got several options. Now this is a block-based game, right? And it's turn-based. If it's turn-based, you probably want to actually the way I would solve this in 3D is either I would bake the AI, the pathing, so that I can rely on Unity's AI to figure out how to go around, or I would do a couple of things. In 3D, I would say, okay, I'm not going to calculate how to get there, but I am going to have the enemy move away from the wall at a 45-degree angle, which will essentially be the same as him moving up to like the next space, and then try again to go to the player. And then if there's another wall, he will randomly do that again. Nah, I don't do the Discord during the stream, man. You don't understand. Yesterday I had 4 messages from people to have me call them and talk to them. I just can't do it because everybody's asking, and then I'll have to do it every time. But if you're doing like a tile-based game, yeah, I used to do it, like, just so you understand, like, I used to take every call, and it also means that I lose control of the stream in a way, because like I don't know where the conversation is gonna go, and I don't know, like, if I'm ever gonna be able to get back to my game, that kind of thing. But it's okay. It's nothing against you. So the other thing you could do is say, okay, if I can't get to this person, I can go up 1 and see if I can go like that. I can go up 2 and see if I can go like that. Like, you can start mapping out each path until you find one that works. And it gets more complicated if there's more things in the way. Then you have to go like that or something. So you can find math formulas that do this for you. You can find, AI guides and stuff. I think with a tile-based game, you probably should, because you have so much time, like in between turns, you should take a moment to figure out the best way to path to your target. But you said something about the tiles not workable, so I don't know what that means. Like, maybe you can't get information from the tile, or let's say I have a 2 square path down, 15 square up. I don't know how to check the correct path if the game itself doesn't keep possible paths. Oh, then you have to store them yourself. Yeah, you'll have to make like a list of paths. So this is what I would do too. I would. You ever play the right turn game in a maze? Every time, like, let me just come up with some. Like, my target is here and I'm here. I know that I want to favor going this way. Okay, so I want to favor up and right. I'm favoring those, and I'm favoring up until I'm equidistant with this guy. Okay, so up is a 100%, and this is a 50%, something like that. Like you put weights on them. So like 100%, but once I reach this line, this becomes a 100, and this becomes a 0. So I'll go up, 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 and I'll hit this guy, and I hit it, and then I'll go up, and as soon as I'm allowed to go right, that'll take precedent. And then once you are in line with your target again, you could go down. So that could be a 25% weight in terms of your logic. And so you can do something like this. And then if there's more stuff in the way, your left is a 25%. So if you have no other options, you'll go left. If multiple blocks are, like if you had a staircase and you had to go, oh, I can't go that way, I'm going to go like this and go around, you can do weights on your movement. And then this way you can mechanically figure out where to go without actually having to map it out. 70 squares to move. The rest of the map has more than 2,000 squares and some are really hard to reach. Okay. Okay, then you can implement waypoints. So, I did this in one of my games a long time ago that was 2D. So, let's say you're thinking like really big scale, like a town. Okay, forget like small scale, getting around every little block. Let's say you have a town. These are your town. I'll put them in circles because that feels like a map. And these are like miles apart, okay? And you have to go, like, let's say there's terrain in the way. There's all this terrain, okay, between your cities. You can have waypoints that your AI uses to get to major points on the map. That if I'm here and my target is somewhere over here, my AI will follow this waypoint, maybe you got little points along the way that it goes to, until it gets to here, and then your script to figure out where to go will turn on. So you can create waypoints between major positions on the map, major locations, and then your character can use these waypoints to avoid having to figure out, oh my god, what are all these positions that I gotta go to, you know, get over there. I already pre-calculated the best way for them to take. And you know what game uses this? State of Decay. And I know it uses it because when I watch the zombies, like let's say you're on like a road. The road is like this, like going between the buildings. If I fire a gun like over here, bang bang, and the zombies here, he will not do this. He doesn't do that. He does this. And so I know that he's got some kind of waypoint over here that he's moving to instead of going to the closest path. Well, I don't know if you've tried some kind of algorithm then or something. Like if you have, well, I mean you're kind of out of luck, right? You're programming somebody else's game, so you don't have access to a lot of their stuff. So one other thing you could try is just coming up with a different solution, like, or even creating a different problem to solve. And you're sure that their game does not provide pathing of some kind. Like you're absolutely sure there isn't some like determined path or some kind of function. Like start thinking outside the box, maybe, no pun intended. But yeah, pathing is a bizich. I tend to avoid it like the plague. Although when you add the AI that's built into Unity for enemies, the pathing is phenomenal. They'll run around stuff. They'll figure out like heights and things to drop down on somebody. It's really good. I am loving this. Loving this explosion. Kapow. Alright, let's make the slug angry. Angry. They never made a movement bot? Well, because it's complicated, right? And you have to store a lot of information. And it probably hurts the performance. Is it a massively multiplayer game? Because then that would be dangerous. Rip Xbox 360. Yep. Oh, it's funny. There's one that did it, but it was something really specific. He had the coordinates written down. Oh, okay, like he had to get the bot to a certain spot. So, are you modding or botting? I mean, botting, I don't think you want to do. Like, although botting does teach you, like, really good skills as a programmer. Modding is like, it teaches you how other people do things. But botting, like, you have to get into, like, the nuts and bolts of the game and figure out, like, exactly what buttons players will push and movements they'll make to make things happen. And it's very structured. And you have to, like, funnel your character to the right position like you're trying to do now. And, like, funnel all their decisions and think of all the variables and Like, you think of, like, bots that get stuck, like, running against the wall, like, how easy that is to do. You think you're doing both? Yeah, I mean, that's basically the difference. Modding is, you're just making modifications, but with botting, you're kind of writing a human into the bot. Like, you're saying, what are the decisions a player will make those decisions at these points, and autonomously. Modding is more like, I'm going to enjoy what I built as a person, making decisions on the fly, seeing all the modifications. Like, the modifications are for you, right? Like, a mod is like a better radar or a graphical change. But a bot is like, I'm going to go have this guy farm for me for 3 hours while I go to sleep. Yeah, I mean, botting is generally frowned upon in gaming communities, but and I've never done it, but I can tell you that you really learn a lot of coding skills by doing it. It's definitely really good for you as a coder. Just don't like break TOS. It's usually frowned upon in gaming to write bots because you're basically taking players out of the game. Like, you're replacing the player with a bot so that you don't have to play all 24/7. Right? That's the point of a bot. Yeah, and most people frown upon that, partly because they can't do it themselves, and also because, you know, most game companies want players playing their game, not bots, because they're worried about the bots taking up space. Or player slots or whatever. You know, it makes sense why they wouldn't want it. But that being said, like, it's a really good learning opportunity. Yeah, like, it's not malicious. I totally get what you're doing. It's fine. As long as the game doesn't say, like, you're not allowed to bot, you're absolutely fine. It looked like a cool game, by the way. There's a Minecraft thing that came out that is like essentially bot programming, but they teach you how to do it for fun, and it's meant to like teach kids how to learn how to code. So it's a really good learning opportunity. All right, so let's do the sluggy, sluggy. Slug. My friend the slug. Someone said yesterday, I think it was Serbil. He was like, "The slugs are beautiful, but not beautiful enough to live." That was a great line. That was fantastic. You never read the rules? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna say anything. My mouth is shut. Twitch. TOS, Monka, TOS. I see nothing. I know nothing. I see nothing. Alright. So all the AI for when he's aggroed is there. So I gotta figure out when is he actually aggroed. So maybe we'll check if... I don't like checking every single frame whether like something is close enough or whatever, because when you start getting into a lot of objects and enemies and everything else, you kind of don't want the game to lag. So you don't want to be doing too much math every single frame, especially with a faster computer, actually, because it's doing more calls. So every 10 frames, which is like every 0.2 seconds, he'll check to see if someone is nearby. It's especially true for multiplayer. When I start passing data between the players, I don't want to do it every possible frame. It's insane. Some of the stuff I want to do are a bit worse than this. Oh, okay. Well, you do you, man. You do you. I'll be excited to see what you do, and stay in the TOS. Actually, I've had people bot my games. Somebody botted Loot or Die, and he made this bot that would run to the first boss and kill it. I was so impressed. I remember seeing it. I was so impressed. It was like it also had a speed hack, so he would run really fast and like I don't usually click on likes. I'll click on this one. Invisibility. Permanent invisibility. I thought it meant like I'm gonna program the capability to become invisible, like drink a potion or use some feature in the game to be invisible. No, you're talking about being actually invisible and hacking it. Like, yeah, that's not good. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't break games. It's impossible. Oh, okay. But you'd still do it if you could. Nice, dude. I got a white hat hacker on my hands. I love it. Nice. It's always good to do things you think are impossible. Hey, I started off making games on StarCraft. So StarCraft had a map editor, and I would use that to make games. And that and Doom were the first digital games I was making. When I was like 6 years old, I used to make games with like paper and dice, and it was actually a little insane. Like as a 6-year-old, you should probably be doing other things, but I was like playing video games and like making little like I made like the equivalent of like a Monopoly board on paper and dice, and I would like my big thing when I was really young was to make each space do something different. It's like you land on this space, you lose. You land on this space, you give me your money. You know, like that kind of thing. And I was doing that when I was like 6 years old. I beat Mario Brothers 3 as I turned 4. Or no, Mario Brothers 1, sorry. As I turned 4. I remember my parents telling me at like 2 I was like trying to get the controller from my sisters so that I could try playing. Alright. I still don't understand how I beat that game. Like, at that age. Like, I have no memory of it. I just have people telling me it happened. I have a distinct memory of holding the controller when I was very young. And, like, going down pipes and stuff. And certain levels I have a distinct memory of. Probably because I died there or something and it was, like, emotionally traumatizing. I probably flipped out every time it happened. Probably threw a little temper tantrum. My poor parents. Alright, so we'll check. I want to check for nearest target. And I'm going to take some code from Rogue Party 2. I'll just call a function for now, and I'll use the player for now. You have some ideas? Oh, God. Well, here's one way to think of it, okay? If your invisibility is meant for a multiplayer game, you just have to be invisible to the other players, not to yourself. So, if you could figure out a way to make the other players not see you, that solves the problem. Versus, like, just making your guy, like, disappear on the screen altogether and never be drawn. Like, you can make it so he never gets drawn on their screens. Unless, of course, you mean, like, I want enemies to ignore me. I mean, that's a whole nother game. Yeah, so they just ignore you. That is what you want to do. Okay. I don't have a range. Detection range. God, there's so many little variables in an enemy, it's kind of insane. we're just gonna frickin' copy it. Screw it. Alright. I don't need the allies and other enemies right now. I really just need the player. Take all this out. And we'll have to redo all of that to include allied enemies. And so basically enemies, they're technically enemies, but they're on your team, whether temporarily or permanently. I just classify anything that's not a player that's hostile, that can attack, as an enemy in the game. And then there's like a boolean whether they're allied to you or not. It's weird. I'm working in 3D now, so I've got to like worry about whether the player's up above the enemy and that kind of stuff. And like I don't want enemies to be able to shoot like directly above their heads and that kind of thing. So I have to make sure they're in the right cone to shoot at them and that kind of stuff. Or it could be like Doom and just like let them fire straight up. But they like animation fires forward, but then the bullet comes out like wherever they need to go to hit you. Okay. Alright, we did that. Let's define this for the slug. Detection range is equal to 10. And how did I do this for Rogue Party? Okay. I don't care about your timers. I don't care about knockback. Dude, my games are so complicated. It's kind of nuts. I should probably do something simple next time. Alright, where's the frickin' check for whether someone's close enough to you or not? I forget what it was called. Where is it? Find enemy targets. That's what it was called. Ooh, I need accuracy. I forgot about accuracy. The visibility was different. I need that to be able to use speed hack. If I use speed hack, normally I might get reported and get banned. Dude, you should use your powers for good. Temp target. Where do I actually set it though? I must do something with this at some point. Where like I say, okay, I found a target, now set the enemy's target to that point. Ah, here it is. Yes. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. I think I know what I have to do now. I do need accuracy. Black Rogue Party. Nope. Yeah. No, I don't want Rogue Party. I want block to loaded. So I do it inside the find function, finding a target. So accuracy is like, I found the target, I know where the player is, but let me adjust that position by a small amount so that I'm never always just beelining straight at the player. So there's some difference, some leeway. I'm happy you're doing something though. Like, it's always better to be doing something, right? Why? I hope I didn't miss any comments. I did it again. I had my YouTube slightly covered up by my Twitch. I'm gonna fix that right now. There we go. Now I can see both. Invisibility was different. Oh yeah. You want? I get it now. You wanted to speed hack, and you didn't want people to see you do it. I understand now. Yeah, you might not be doing a good thing if you're if you're hiding from the public. Are we the baddies? Are we the bad guys? Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna hack the game. I mean, we're gonna mod it. That's so funny. You ever see that meme? It's like a guy in a Nazi uniform. He's like, "Are we the baddies?" Alright, this works for now. Enemy is active is true. Find enemy targets. So I'm just constantly finding targets. And then I make my... So he's making a decision every 40 frames. Oh, wow. If enemies dot target does not equal... Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I don't want to keep finding my target constantly. I don't like this. Need to figure out a better way to do this. I never even used this function. Why did I make it? Oh. Oh. Okay, hold on. I think I know what's going on here. So I need to check periodically for the nearest enemy, but I don't want to change. I don't want to do this. Now I understand why there's a different function for each. So one is I'm going to change the target that my enemy has. The other is I'm just going to check to see if anyone's nearby. I'm not necessarily going to change my target. So this is finding the nearest enemy, like I'm being aggressive. And then I need a check for aggro. That's what I'll call it. God, there's a couple ways to do this, and I gotta make sure I do this right. I'm just gonna return the value, and then let my code on the other end decide what to do with it. If temp does not equal new vector 3, enemies dot aggro is equal to true. Okay. Which will immediately get me out of this function after it finishes. Okay. I got it in my head now. I think I get it. So we're gonna have like an aggro thing here, and then we'll do the same thing every 10 frames to see if he's no longer aggroed. Okay. Else enemies dot target is equal to temp, and I gotta do the whole accuracy thing. Did my music stop? Yes, I want to keep watching. Stop asking me, dummies. I love it. YouTube, when I'm going to bed, just constantly keeps playing videos. Never stops. But when I'm streaming, are you sure you want to keep going? Like, it never happens when I'm watching on my phone. It never, ever asks if I want to stop. But when I'm watching on my computer, every other video, do you want to know more? It's the plugin. I know, but it's stupid. It should do what I want. Can you please hack it? Can you hack YouTube for me? I just need you to mod it. make the AI or make the question go away. I probably need more coffee. Ooh. Gonna wait a little bit though. I don't like chugging my coffee. Who am I kidding? I probably do. Nice. I will check that out later. That looks awesome, by the way. Non-stop. Perfect. We're almost done here, actually. Believe it or not. I feel like I could do this outside of my slug. And then it would be for all enemies. The problem is there might be a time when enemies want to ignore the player, like if they're running away, if they have some action where they like take a step to the side or something. I may not want to set the position constantly. So for now, I'm just going to say if enemies decision timer is less than or equal to 100, do that. It's a bit scuffed. Have you seen mine? If enemies dot aggro is equal to false, else times 1.5. Actually, I think it should be like times 2. They move really slow. So this should make him just start beelining towards me. Oh, when he makes his decision, this AI needs to change. There's a couple ways to do this. I think I'm gonna do it in here. Wait, what is this? Where did this come from? To get rid of this. I've never seen that before. Okay. I didn't know you could do brackets with nothing underneath, like above them. You could just do this. I know you could do that. I don't know what that signifies, but it shouldn't be there. Alright. We'll just put the code in here. We'll say if aggro is equal to false. We'll do the peaceful code. And up here, when he decides to aggro, if enemies dot decision timer is greater than 100, it's equal to 0. So if he's in the middle of like an idle animation, we're going to turn that crap off. instantly... We're going to instantly snap to our target when he gets alerted. Maybe we don't need to do that, but we will turn moving on because we want to start moving immediately. Okay. Okay, so far so good. I've changed a lot, so we'll test it in a second here. I won't do attacking just yet. He should be continuously moving and just charging us until we get far enough away. So, alright, so I'm going to run in real close, see if he sees me. He doesn't see me. Is he not aggroing? This is why you test code a lot instead of just making a bunch of changes. It's not getting into this code? Really? Oh, aggro went to true. Okay. So he did get close enough. Let's see if this has a value. It does. So he is finding my position. Timer is less than 100. Okay, so it's setting, it is setting his target. It's making his move twice as fast. Okay. Well, then why isn't he turning? Wait a second. Why isn't he turning? Oh, shoot. Yeah, I need this. Right here. Okay, that should find the nearest temporary target. Okay. Alright, now maybe it'll work. And he'll make a beeline towards me. Yes, yes, my slug friend. Engage. Engage thrusters. Attack. Attack my slug friend. He's so slow. Is he back to random? Is he coming after me still? Nope. Oh, he's back to... I'm far enough away. He's back to eating grass like nothing happened. And I get closer. Oh! Ah, attacker! Ah! I'm gonna get you! I'm gonna get you! Get off my lawn! Ah! I'm coming for you! I'm gonna get you! I'm gonna... Oh no! Stop! Ow! 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 Blech. I'm back! Alright. I love the way he's just like struggling up the hill. Oh my god. Okay, maybe he needs to be a little bit faster. Let's make it twice as fast as that. I think when he's grazing, like, the speed is perfect. Oh, what is that? What was that there where he, like... Oh, I got too far away. I need to increase the distance, but... Once the aggro ends, he needs to go back to, like, not moving anymore. I thought I did that. So do this. If aggro is true, and I want to set aggro to false, I need to also do this. Okay. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It looks great. Thank you. Alright, this should be cleaner now. He should stop moving and not waddle in place when I run away. Okay, that looked better. Attack. Yes! Okay, that looks really good. Oh, he waddled in place for a little bit there. I think that's just something to do with the exit time on the animation. Maybe I have to turn that off. Sometimes it's like really fast, and other times... Yeah, that's good. Okay. It's kind of hacky code though, so I'm gonna have to make like an aggro detection script for each enemy that isn't like this convoluted. But it works for now. Otherwise, every enemy I'll have to handcraft the code here instead of just having something built in for like, is the enemy close enough? Is he not? Like that should just be a thing. I want to increase his range. To 30. Well, oh, the other thing is he doesn't get aggroed unless you attack him. Oh, that's right. Okay. So I think I want like a passive variable. We could call it aggressive. Well, no, passive. Aggressive's too close to aggro. I'll have to type it every time. Passive. And then we'll say for .slug. Slug is equal, dot passive is equal to true. If aggro is equal to false. And then I'll say if enemies dot passive is equal to true. And then if you get shot, false. If you get shot, I'll turn that off. You added a logger. Sure you didn't fix something else without knowing it? Also, your logger could be handling error exceptions. That could be part of, like, you could still be having an error, but you're handling it now. Like, check your log. That's what these logs are for. What was I doing? Oh yeah, passive. Hit enemy. Oh, okay. Alright, he's passive. Now I'm gonna shoot him. Oh, come here. Come here, young man. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna chomp on you instead of the grass. And I run away. He should go back to passive. Am I not far enough away? Oh, shoot. Or not passive, but he should go back to just like idling. I made it twice as far, so I might have to the reason he's wiggling around is because the position he needs to go to is randomly changing. That way they never walk in like a straight line to you. Let me go over here. Okay, I'm really far away. And he's passive again. He's not passive, actually. If I go close to him, he'll attack. But he's not actively searching for me. And if I get close enough, he attacks again. He remembers I was a mean, nasty man. Maybe what I should do is make him go passive again. That's slug. Slug, slug, slug. Oh, yeah, this is too much, I think. Do 20. I think I'm going to handle this differently. Yeah, maybe I'll, just for the slug, I'll put passive back on, and then other enemies I just won't do that. I won't have a passive, I'll have it false to begin with. Okay, now we'll set passive back on when I run far away. See what happens. I'm close. Attack me. Oh, I'm not angering him. You're mad now. Come get me. Come get me. Okay, he should be passive again. Yes, he is. Bang. He's pissed. He is pissed off. Alright. And that wiggling helps him not get stuck on things. It's random, but like if there's a wall in his way, it'll help him. I do have to write code to make him go around things, but we'll do that like another time. I need to make this aggro thing a little better. I think I'm going to call it check aggro and pull it out of here. And then I can call it for the different enemies when I want to. I might do that differently. I might do that off stream. I'm gonna have to redo. As soon as I make my second enemy, I don't want to rewrite code. I'm gonna have to try and like incorporate this into all enemies have an aggro function. to determine whether or not they're mad at the player or not. And that'll incorporate whether they're passive by default or whatnot. Alright, so did you find it in the log? Did it tell you maybe you had to have a logger to begin with to work with that object. Maybe it was like a necessary component. Alright, let's add the spitting animation. So if aggro is true, if R is less than 50, it's 50-50 whether he spits or not. Spit. Enemies dot decision timer is equal to 400. And I want to instantly look at my target. I don't want this thing. This shouldn't be like this. This should be his decision timer. I mean, accuracy. Okay. It works? It worked for you? Interesting. Always good to reverse engineer what works. That's awesome. Alright, so we're going to make this guy spit at us now. Decision timer is equal to 420. Oh, I love that number. Dot animator. Wait, why can't I get that? Oh, I spelled it wrong. I was like, why can't I type? Dot play. Let's get his spit animation. Where is that? I forget what it's like. Start attack or something. Where's my slugger? Start attack. Slug start attack. That's what it was. So it'll play that. We'll give it a little bit of time to finish. So we'll say, actually it probably needs a little more than that, but we'll do 420. 430 at first, just to see. And before he gets done the animation, I'm going to keep having him rotate towards you. So at 415 we'll find target again. And I'll have to put some like code in here for like, oh, can he see you or not? Because if he can't see you, he shouldn't shoot you. So I'll have to do a ray cast for that too. I'll do that before he fires the bullet. So once again, find the nearest target. We'll do it again here. And he's gonna shoot at 430. So enemies dot animator dot play, and what's that? Oh, I should have like a boolean here. Yeah, I'm gonna add another boolean. Stop attacking. And we'll say when stop attacking is true. Anytime you need like a transition, you've got to have a boolean to do it properly. Alright. I'll set stop attacking to true. And I'll fire the bullet at this point. We'll start attack. He'll play the animation where he's like wiggling his head like crazy. It'll keep going for 15 frames. And then he'll fire. Then when it ends, precision timer is equal to 450. Dot decision timer is equal to 99. That way the next frame he makes another decision. Alright, so it's a 50-50 shot whether he plays it or not. Let's see what happens. He's still moving though. He shouldn't be moving. It's he's also not aiming at me. Did you get it to work, by the way? Alright. I might need more coffee to wet my whiffle. You messed it up? Oh. Oh. Go slow. Slow and steady wins the race. That might fix it actually. But oh yeah, he needs to stop moving. Why is he still moving? That's awesome. That's so awesome. He's doing the like head shake. I think he chooses where to move a little too quickly. It's a little too irrational. So I'm gonna change the decision for finding a new target to every 40. So it'll be 4 times longer between his decisions. Alright, so when he gets mad, we're going to immediately play the standing animation to get rid of any kind of idles that he's playing. So slug standing. Oh boy, we're gonna have to do is the enemy bullets. That's cool. I might just steal the same bullet that I used in Rogue Party 2. He needs to be a little more accurate on the bullets too. It's way too inaccurate. needs to sit still when he's shooting. Something's wrong. I feel a great disturbance in the force. I think actually, where do I snap his look? Yeah, right here. So at 4:15, we're gonna snap to the nearest target. Wherever he's looking, that's where he's looking. We're not going to change it. So that way if you move out of the way or something, you can avoid it. There. Now when he shoots, it's at a position. The only problem is he's not rotating after that. So when I finish shooting, have him pause for a second, and he should start rotating again. Yeah, I'm not giving him enough time. I need to give him time to rotate at you and shoot. So, step one is find the target. Where do I do the rotations? Oh, it's constantly. Okay. So, at 400... right here, we're going to set a rotation. And that'll give him 15 frames to look at you. Let's see if that works. Come on, attack. Do it. It's a 50% chance. There we go. Nah, he's not doing it right. That or my accuracy is just way too big. Let's change it to 10. Yeah, I think 10 is way, or 100 is way too big. Because basically 10 blocks away. Now you should be much more accurate. Do your thing. Do your shoot. Come on. Why is he looking over there? Look over here. Oh yeah, I don't know what's going on there. It's like randomly looking away. Frustrating!
Productive anywhere with mobile downloads. Start a free
I am productive anywhere.
And learn uninterrupted.
let's try that. Let's see, Mr. Schlugger. I piss you off? Come at me, bro. Do your shoot thing. Come on, do the shoot thing. Ah, better, better. I'm gonna rotate as you look at me. Better. Okay, he's looking better. You're confused, nothing makes sense. That means something you're assuming to be right is wrong. Like something fundamental you're assuming is fundamentally wrong. Alright, let's do this. I want to snap to the place I want to shoot at the last second. So right here. 4:30. I don't think it's enough time. I'm going to change this to 4:50. This to 4:80. And then okay, I think that'll work. Yeah. Feel good about that. Piss you off? Come at me, bro. I feel like just taking the damn AI out of Rogue Party and just being like, copy paste. Copy pasta. Who's a similar enemy? The Goblin. Oh, I have slugs in that game too. I forgot about that. No. Enemy AI. Okay. Much simpler code, by the way. Although he's always aggressive, so that makes a big difference. Makes the code a lot simpler if the enemy's always aggressive. I think my problem is my whole aggro function of like figuring out whether I'm pissed or not. I think it's too much. And the fact that it's changing his target every time it happens. Okay, I'm gonna stop changing my target. Okay. Your data calls were correct? Oh, I don't know then. That's weird, man. Something's disconnected there. Something you're assuming is not working. Sometimes it's something really dumb. And sometimes it's completely unrelated to your problem. like the issue I had with the bullets being translated manually instead of using a force, and then that caused my physics engine to not work. They're kind of related, but they're not even in the same script. Alright, so we're finding the nearest enemy. That's all great. I don't want to touch this anymore. I only want to do this if he's less than 100. So I'm going to put that in here too. This is his like thinking phase and his movement phase, and then 100 is his decision phase. Okay, good enough. Target is equal to temp where's my look at? Alright, let's try that. Let's see what it looks like. I'm thinking about completely scrapping what I just did. Alright, slugger. I'm gonna piss you off. Bang. Come here. Come at me, bro. Oh crap, it's enough. Alright, it's working. That was a really long delay though. I think I gotta change this decision timer. Alright, do your shooting. Come on, do your shooting. Okay, he shot it where he was looking. I need him to rotate while he's pissed off. He fires really quickly too. Alright. Riveting content right now, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking. So I tell him to start the slug attack. And I say, here's your rotation to look at. So he should rotate as he starts it. I probably need to run this again. Halfway through the animation. So he's playing the animation. Oh, that's a problem, yeah. Maybe at like 4:30 I'll do it again. Alright, let's try that. He should semi follow me. You found the error? What'd you do? Alright, bang. Come at me, bro. Okay. Alright. Oh, that looked better. Kind of rotated as he shot. Okay, I need him to snap at me though. I don't want him to be... I don't want you to be able to just like circle the enemies and destroy them. Maybe for this guy, because he's like the first enemy you face, but not permanently. I think I'm just going to use the Rogue Party 2 AI, honestly, and just retrofit it for him. But for now, we'll just leave it as it is, just to try things. So right here, I'm going to say... where's an example where I snap the rotation? So I'll just say enemies dot game object dot transform dot rotation is equal to the target rot. So he just snaps to where he wants to shoot at instantly. We'll see how jarring that is. What's the matter? Alright, let's see. Come on, Schlugger. You can do it, Mr. Schlug. Come at me, bro. Ooh, okay, okay. Why does his animation end early? That's pissing me off. There's the snapping. See how fast that was? I think I want to do that earlier. I think I want to do that at the start. Like snap to attention at the location I want to fire. So slug start attack, and then we'll say at 450 stop the attack. Let's do like 480. Let's let it go for a while. I mean, they're going to be, pardon the phrase, sluggish. Alright, fire. Look at me. I mean, the snapping is definitely more accurate. It's definitely more accurate. Alright, let's do this. Let's speed up the animation for raising and lowering his head. Go twice as fast. And then we're going to say, okay, start attack, go to position 400. We are not going to change your rotation. We'll leave that the way it is. And then at 480, you'll stop attacking. Okay, let's see what it looks like. That should give him enough time to rotate, and then hopefully he stops by the time he fires. Oh, he's snapping again. No, I don't want you to snap. Stop snapping at you, bro. Target is equal to temp. Target rod is equal to that. Oh. Do that. Okay, try it. Bang. He just takes too long to rotate. That's the problem. His rotation speed is like way too small. I think if I fix that, I'll fix the problem. Didn't I have like a rotation speed or something? Rotation speed. What do I use that for? Back. rotation speed. Do I do nothing with this? Tell me I use this somewhere. I don't think I use it. Are you serious? I never use it. Wait, really? Alright, let's do this. Bang. Okay, he is rotating now. It's not instantaneous. Why does it end so fast? It's supposed to be like almost an entire second of him turning and shooting. What if I just stay on him like this? No, it's the same amount of time. Oh, it's because I made him take longer, or made his head come up shorter for a shorter period of time. That's why. This is better. This is way better. I like this. Alright, let's shoot the bullet out. So we're totally gonna steal. Well, no, we'll make the bullet. Let's do it the right way. Let's make the bullet. I was just gonna steal one I'd already done. Except one square? Oh, that is weird. How do you like my fireball? Or my slug ball, actually. What do you think? It looks like a bomb. It looks like a bomb. That's too on the nose. Looks like a fat fish. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the honesty. Alright, displacement. Do your thing, displacement. Oh, now he's a fat fish. How about, clouds? And Better? Look like a loogie? It's supposed to look like a loogie. Oh, shoot. Apply. Okay. Call this spit. Oops, no, go back. Alright. No, Gimp, I don't want to open you. Go away! Go away. Go away. Be gone. I know you want me to make a texture for this, but I'm not going to, damn it. Oh shoot, I forgot to check if it faces the right way. Oh crap. Oh, it does. Okay, it does. I think it does. We could also animate it too. We could spin it. So how big is this bad boy? How big? Oh my goodness, that's a big loogie. Oh boy. That's a little big for this little guy to produce that. Okay, we're gonna make this smaller. That looks realistic. Ridiculous. Now that is a little better. Still a little big. But it looks like it could have come out of his mouth. That looks better. Yeah, that looks better. So 15. Okay. Now we just gotta add that to our bullets. Models. Spit model. Great, great, great. Great, great, great. You found something weird in the map? Oh boy. Hey, Rabbids Plays. Oh god, I hope you didn't type that a long time ago. Fudge! I missed him again! Ah! He's so nice. He always says hi, and then I always miss it. I need to figure out a better way to do this. Okay. Alright, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take this stream, chat like that, And I'm going to take the YouTube chat like this. And now I can see both. And they're both on the right side. I think the problem is the YouTube was on the left side. I just was not seeing it every time it changed. So now I'll be able to see both. Okay. We do it live. We'll do it live. So we added the slug model for spit. Now we gotta like fire the bullet. So we need our bullets to have a definition for like who owns them. Like good guys, bad guys. Public, owner, boner. I always call it boner. B owner, bullet owner. Owner. Player, ally, enemy. Add bullet. Now it requires you to say whether it's like an ally or something. So we'll say owner. The owner. Bullets I dot boner is equal to the owner. Child humor. Alright. Now we gotta use that in our calculations. So bullet hit enemy. I need to care about who owns the bullet. So I'm gonna add that up here. So if the player owns it or it's a scuffed map, you're finding holes in the matrix, then you can hit the enemy. Because I don't want the enemy to spit out the bullet and immediately hit itself with it. That's just like embarrassing. And because I'm tracking it here, I don't need to have it as part of the bullet itself, the bullet object. So we're going to take it out of the bullet object because I'm tracking it in the bullet script. And now we should be good. Hopefully, no errors. Okay. Very good. Now we're going to have the slime or the slug shoot out a bullet. So right here at the stop attacking phrase, I'm going to say add bullet. Enemies. Transform dot, I said, dot game object dot transform dot position plus enemies dot game object dot transform dot position dot transform dot forward times new vector 3 0. Oh wait, no, I don't want to use dot forward. Maybe I do. 0, 0.5, 1.5. Is that right? Does that work? Can you transform times a vector 3? No, you can't. Up times 0.5f. Can I do that? Okay. And then the next part of it is the rotation, which is going to be the enemies dot transform. Come on. Game object dot transform dot rotation. The bullet type is going to be normal. Actually, it's going to be spit. And then the owner is going to be enemy. And that's it. So we got to add the spit type. Spit. Oh, it worked? Nice. Push you to the next map, but this map is one of those cells, but doesn't do anything. It's a random cell they added. Oh, maybe they were trying to trick you. Oh, snap. Maybe you should investigate more about that cell. Maybe it's like Skyrim and they hide items inside it or something. Remember that there's a rock in Skyrim where they would put the freaking items for the trader? So you could just run to the rock and steal all his items instantly. So stupid. Oh, Todd Howard. He's got so lucky with Skyrim, man. The fact that game is so fun. He got so lucky. I love it, though. Alright, so now the bullet should get created. The question is, will my code work? First try. Bang. Yeah, jeez, it took a while to get angry. What are you doing, slug? Why are you... Wait, there's an error. Hold on. Oh, there's no bullet definition. We gotta define our friend. Yeah, we gotta the spit. We have to define it. So speed is gonna be far slower. Dot spit. Okay, let's try that. Why are you mad? Okay, why you have to be mad? It's only game. I just realized that quote applies to like everything in my game. Oh god, there's the spit. Oh god, it's shooting from me instead of the enemy. Oh, because I did this. There we go. I'm an idiot. Come, my slug. Embrace. Whoa. Okay, it appeared at my gun. It's appearing at my gun. Did I really? Am I that stupid? I must not be thinking, guys. I think I'm still really tired from yesterday. Enemies, game object. Maybe it's the problem with add bullet. Oh, yeah, that's a serious problem. Oh, yeah, it's coming out of my bullet, or my item, instead of what I pass in. Yeah, that's bad. That was stupid. There you go. Let's make sure I didn't break bullets. In general. But we'll take our gun out, we'll just fire. Alright, so that's still working. Get pissed at me. I love how long he does that for. Alright, it says cannot instance to an object. Alright, pause this. What's the problem here? Object reference not set to the instance of an object. What are you talking about? Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm tired, guys. I'm really stupid. Alright, so the bullet model has a box collider and a bullet script. So let's do that. Add box collider. And bullet script. Alright, let's try it now. I must be tired. Alright, didn't error out. Oh, the bullets aren't moving. Okay. They're also not rotated the right way. That's not good. That's not good. Do I have a bullet here somewhere? Oh, I actually can't tell which way that's facing. Away from the green, hopefully, is the right answer. That's what I did with this, so they should be right. Alright, where's the part where I move the bullets? Force? Update bullets? Add bullet? Oh, I did it here. Why am I doing it there? I should do it as just part of the bullet. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need this. Like, I can understand if it's because the player needs some special condition for firing bullets, but he doesn't, so let's go. I need to test it in more places? Nice, dude. Nice, nice, nice! Okay, the bullets aren't moving. There's no rigid body. Okay, my fault. I'm sorry. I knew there was a rigid body. Where is it? There it is. Add component, rigid body. Boom. Alright, now I think his spit's gonna work. Let's make this nice and big so we can see. Bang. Shot straight down. Bang. Get mad at me. Let's try this now. Alright, thanks for checking us out, man. Appreciate it. Shoot straight down. I love it. Well, I don't love it, but it's a problem I have to solve. I auto-killed him. Screw that, I'm not waiting. Look at that. Look at, look at the bullet. Oh, it's the mask. It's the mask. Layer. Default. Layer. Default. Oh, shoot. I thought it would have like a tag on it or something. Rigid body. Interpolate discrete. Interpolate discrete. It's got a light on it. I should probably put a light on mine. Box collider. Is trigger. Is trigger. That was the problem. Alright, let's add the light. It's a point light. What's this one? Range of 1 and a color. Intensity 0.25. Range of 1. It's a green color. 0.25, 0.25. Okay. And what did I do for like shadows and stuff? Hard shadows. Alright, let's try that. Okay, for some reason it's shooting straight down. And his animation's not working right. You're not supposed to go down here unless stop attacking is true. This never gets set to false. So why is it shooting down? So if I put a bullet in the game, and I put this in the game, they have the same direction, it looks like. So why... Oh, it's shooting the way... Is it shooting the way I'm aiming instead of the way the enemy's aiming? I mean, there's several ways to fix this. I can manually rotate the bullet. Like I can say int temp is equal to add bullet. If temp is not equal to -1, bullets temp dot game object dot rotate transform dot rotate, you know, 90 degrees. I could do that. I think that'll fix it. I just don't like it. I don't like doing it that way. Let's try it. I want my slugs to hock a loogie. Alright, I gotta piss them off. Alright, shoot at me. Still shooting down. -90? Oh wait, it doesn't matter because I'm adding a force. It's gonna... Oh, yeah. It's something to do with this whole setting to the enemy rotation. That's the problem. Can I add a vector 3 to this? I don't think I can because this is a quaternion. Okay. This is so stupid. I can do this with like a temporary freaking game object. It's so dumb. It's because I made the bullet not the same rotation as the enemy. That's why it's doing this. Temp dot rotation. Transform dot rotation is equal to enemies. Okay, is that good? What's the matter? And then we'll just rotate it. Excuse me. Sorry. Rotate. New vector 3, 90, 0. And we'll try that. I hate that. I really hate that. I don't want to use that every time. I shouldn't have done it that way. Aren't you pissed off? Oh, it went backwards. Yeah, it went backwards. Hey! It's aiming down though. What the hell is that? Oh, I know what that is. Okay. See if it comes out of his mouth now. Pretty cool. It's a little high though. Yeah, it needs to be a little lower. I should just like do the math and pause the game so that I can see exactly where it is and not have to guess. That was perfect though. That's right out of his mouth. Yeah, it looks good. It might be a little tiny bit high, but it's okay. Now what happens if I get like much higher than him? What does he do? Still fires at the same rate. It's going down too. I think gravity's turned on. It's all this stuff I'm not used to keeping track of with Unity. Alright, gravity's off. There it goes. Perfect. Alright, now what if I'm higher than you? Yeah, it won't work. So I have this look at function that ignores the Y position, but I need to make something else for like shooting up at the enemy. Shoot at. Okay, that should be all I need. Turning on shoot rotation is equal to shoot at enemies I dot target starting from that game object transformed up position. Okay, so that's the shoot at rotation that we need. And then we want to say, can I do that? Okay. Oh, that's complicated. Okay. Whew. I don't know if it's gonna work. But, pray. Please work. My brain! My brain! It went backwards. That's okay, we can just negate it. I want to see if it's higher or lower. Yes, it went lower. Okay. He pooped it out. It might be just a matter of doing this. Please work, please work, please work. Shoot up here, shoot at me. Shoot at me. Yes! Yes! It worked on the first try. Definitely did not spend hours. Alright, 1 second. All right. Took that opportunity to get coffee. Although now I'm breathing a little heavy. Hey, Patella. P. Fortella. Sorry. Oh, I just got it. It's like a name. I get it. Is that a foreign, is that like an American thing, Tella? Oh, it's Patella. Okay. I thought it was like P4 Tella, but now I get it. It's a 4 that represents an A. Got it. You never know these things, you know? Alright. Bang. Yes! He's shooting at me! Hooray! Alright, we need to rotate that bad boy. Or at least, like, color it differently. For the light, I want it to be 3 times as big. What is this, a light for ants? Pretty much just walks around like a chicken. Nice. Always good to see it walk around like a chicken. I think I want to draw the halo around it. Let's try that and see what it looks like. Alright, slugs. I'm going to attack you all. Shoot me. Nice. So cool. I think it needs to aim at the player's like upper body. It's aiming a little too low. Where is the player transform position? Oh, it is his midsection. Okay. I mean, it is kind of random. Did YouTube turn off? Yes, I want to keep watching. Let's go back to Valheim. Thank you for watching, guys. Sorry I was AFK for a second. Appreciate it. Rabbit Plays, if you're still there, I did see your message. I tried to respond, but I changed my order of my comments sections on my screen, so now I will probably see YouTube a little better. Little Valheim, little Viking Legos there. So I'm still not 100% happy with the spit model. I kind of want to rotate it. So when we do update bullets, if bullets.btype is equal to spit, game object transform.rotate. Which rotation would it be? I think it's the Z in this case because the bullets are already kind of off. It's kind of annoying. But we'll do 1 times. We'll do 33 times time dot delta time. Wait, oh no, update bullets is every 0.02, so I don't need to worry about that. Yeah, change that to rotate. That'll 1. Let's see what that looks like. They should spin now, hopefully. If I did this right, the bullets will spin. Alright, shoot at me. I can't actually tell if they're spinning. I don't think they are. Yeah, I don't think they are. It's just not enough. Let's do that. We're gonna pause it, I think, as he spits and just double check that it's rotating. Ah, it broke too fast. It'll be up here. Did it shoot out? That oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, it's rotating the wrong way. So which rotation is it? Not that one. That one. I think. Yes, it's the X. Okay. So we'll do 15 here, and then hopefully it'll work. Well, Patel, I think you're gonna get it, man. I think you got to break it down into smaller problems, maybe. But I think you're gonna get it. Whoa! It was going end over end. Oh, that's funny. Alright, let's try the Y. Oh my god, that was so funny. And of course, the rotation will not affect the direction it's going because I applied a force to it. So it's not like an impulse. There we go, it's spun. Yeah. Let's go. Spinny boy. I love it. So cool. Now, let's have him shooting a couple more times in random directions. That'll be fun. By fun, I mean annoying. You want your enemies to be slightly annoying. Okay, this is where the bad guy shoots at you. And I think instead of this, I'm going to say do it at 460, 440. So it's going to be boom, 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 rapid fire. He's going to fire 3 times. And then we'll work on randomizing the location. Well, it happened a little late, didn't it? Why is it happening so late? Wait, what did I do? What did I do wrong? Oh, stop attacking equals true. Oh. Yeah, that's wrong. Okay. Alright, now it only happened on the last bullet instead of the first bullet. Okay. Now I want to have each bullet kind of be a little bit off. So it's like a spread, basically. Why don't I do all 3 at once? Would that be too hard on the player to have all 3 at once? We could do all 3 at once. I wanted to shoot out a little sooner, too. Let's do 60. Alright, let's try that. I think if I did this right, it'll be a horizontal spray. I think. Let's see. Nope, they're all on top of each other. The reason I'm off is I added the bullets on the wrong rotation to begin with, so now all my calculations are like off by an axis. So I just gotta play with it till I get it right. There we go. Okay. Nice. Still new? Hey, dude, you're figuring it out. That's what matters. So there's his spread shot. I think he should always aim at your head. Just for, like, differences in hills and stuff. There's very rarely going to be an overhang that he has to shoot under. I think he should aim at your head. Okay. I think 0.5 will be enough. Let's see. Oh, a little high. Well, no, it should aim at your center. Yeah, no. The one thing I have to do next is say, okay, only shoot if you can actually see the player. Like, that is important. You don't want them, like, shooting into walls when you're on the other side. So I'm running around. He fires where I used to be. I think it takes too long for him to shoot. So we're going to speed this up. We make this 440. I mean, this is like the earliest enemy, so if I'm running around, you can't necessarily get a beat on me. At least not in the open. He's got the height advantage. He gave it up. I don't know why. Fairly easy to dodge. But if there's two of them, I mean, now it's a different ball game. But yeah, you basically just want to like circle them, and they can't keep up with your rotations. We're gonna go even faster. Make this 420. Go. Nice. Nice, that's much better. Ooh. Okay, go in between the bullets if you're too slow. Nice. It's looking good. I really like it. He takes too long to get mad at me, though. Look, he played a whole idle animation before getting mad. That's not right. Where's the part where he aggroes? If aggroes falls. Oh, because it's less than 100. Oh, shoot. Ah, shoot. If enemies dot... Oh, I know what the problem is. I gotta set him to aggro immediately. So, if... Decision timer... I'm gonna fix all this up outside of stream. But for now, I'm just gonna make it work. I need to make it work for like all enemies and not just this one enemy. So I'll have to redo some of this. Right? Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, and then when I set passive to false, I want to make sure I set aggro to true immediately. Or passive is equal to false. And aggro is equal to true. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to fix a lot of this off stream. I'm just thinking about it now. Alright, let's let him get unangry. Just run away. Okay, he's happy again. Now I'm going to wait for an idle animation and shoot him. Do it again. Do an idle animation. Do it. Immediately angry. Okay, it worked. I'll tell you what, with the third dimension, like, avoiding shots is so much easier. You just jump. Ow, he hit me. Ah, die with me, slug! Die, come with me, slug! He's shooting. You're gonna die. We're going down Matrix style. Goodbye, slug. My only friend. Why did I kill you? Alright, now we gotta play the fix the code game. So we got it to work. Quotes on work. This whole idea of like the decision timer being greater than 100. I don't think that's good. I think I need to make states for my enemies. Like alert, passive, like all that stuff, like aggroed, searching, attacking, like all those things. I think I need to create those states for the enemies. And then my decision timer will play out differently. So I think for now I might actually call the stream. Everyone, thanks for watching. Got a lot done. Passive, aggressive, AI working, and slug shooting bullets. Let's do, let's get a screenshot. I'm gonna leave in a second here. Yeah, I really appreciate you watching, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You were here like 90% of the time. Did you finish your thing? You said you were getting something to work or something. Like it worked kind of, but not really. Not in a complex situation, you said. You're close. Ooh, I like it. I might actually relax and play some DayZ. I know those two things don't really fit together. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff I have to do that requires way too much thinking to do it on stream. Like I have to, it's just like with the items. Like I had to do so much reorganization of code and like it just talking while doing it. Like just bang it out. Like it just doesn't make sense. Alright, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you watching. Thank you guys. Thank you Rabbit Plays for saying hello on YouTube. Thank you, thank you. Goodbye, everybody. Good luck and have fun. Stay on the YouTube and Discord. See ya.